What's up, YouTube? This is Oblivion Dual Section. This is a segment on how to grow as a YouTuber and what, like, the guide on being a YuGituber, and what you need to know. And we will be interviewing YuGitubers that are popular, and we will be talking to the homie, Meta Mastery, Yubel Mastery.
Hi.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you 10 questions, and you answer them however you like, most comfortable to you. You can, like, say whatever you want and explain and stuff like that. All right.
Okay.
So first question: how did you get into YouTube and YouTubing?
Well, I wasn't planning on making a YouTube channel at first. I literally made the channel Yubel Mastery to go and look at other people's Yubel decks and just, type down suggestions and, have conversations with them about their deck. And then one day my friend was like, you should just go ahead and just upload videos. And then that's how I just took one of my Yubel decks, which is a really crappy one in comparison to what I am creating today, and I just went ahead and did the first duel with it, and people watched it, and I decided to go ahead and continue just entertaining people.
Did you have fun doing it, like, with the?
Fun is a strong word. know, I'll be the first one to say that I hate Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a card game, so it's luck based, and I hate how I'm being so skilled and awesome, and I just get luck sacked by my opponent. But that's just one of the aspects of the game. But uh, I used to have fun with it, and sometimes I still do. But I'd say not as much. Sometimes I just really feel like I should just take a break, take a step away from Yu-Gi-Oh because this game is just killing me.
Okay. Question number two. What did you expect when you uploaded your first video?
I expected people to just watch it, maybe, and maybe give me some pointers on my Yubel deck, just like how I was planning on giving pointers on other people's Yubel decks. Like, instead of just having a Yu-Gi-Oh community, get it more tight knit and just have a Yubel community is what I was hoping to create.
Okay. This is maybe a personal question. You don't have to answer it if you would like, but like it's like what most viewers would probably want to see. What kept you going?
Really, the schedule, the idea that I really like to entertain people and bring people what they want, and I like structure. My channel is very structured. Every day you will get these videos at this time, and if I didn't have that structure, I probably wouldn't do it. I really can't be. I could never be one of those YouTubers who just uploads whenever, like Nim Nim, where sometimes you might get a video from him, and sometimes I need that structure, because if I don't have that structure, I will not do it. So that's the thing that makes it that, due to me being this really, I wouldn't say OCD kind of person, because I'm not, I'm not OCD, but the structure is what allows the constant content, and that's what people like to see on my channel, is the constant content.
This person is like, it's a friend of mine. He put in this question, but it's like not that important. But it's like, who helped? Well, this is important. Who helped you out to get more popular as a YouTuber?
Definitely SS Jason 19. He has allowed me to guest upload, I believe, 2 to 3 times on his channel, and every time that I uploaded on his channel, I've gained like 100 subscribers. I've even guest uploaded on Vexicus, and I didn't gain as many subscribers as I got from Jason. So, special thanks to Jason, definitely.
Okay. Would you ever do a different card game on your channel or discuss anime?
Uh, I've never really thought about ever discussing anime. Uh, the animes that people generally like, I'm not into. I know lots of people like One Piece. I don't watch One Piece. Lots of people like Naruto. I don't watch Naruto. I watch Fairy Tail, but I don't really like Fairy Tail. Uh, and I'm just kind of a hipster like that, so I really never decided on discussing anime. It's I've been going back and forth there. I was thinking about maybe playing a little bit of Hearthstone. People have been hyping up that game, saying that that game is really good, and I won't be as mad at it because I'm always mad at Yu-Gi-Oh. And I thought about it, but I never really just committed to it. I know how to play Pokemon, but it's not really my cup of tea, the actual card game, and I know how to play Kajudo, but yeah, that game is also kind of sacky as well. So, you take the good with the bad when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. So, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh's just my thing.
So this question, yeah, I mean, I think I know the answer, but like people might want to know because some Yugi tubers have their good and the bad part, but this is leading toward a negative. It's not negative, negative, but what's the deck you hate the most in your Yu-Gi-Oh career and explain?
The deck that I hate the most in my Yu-Gi-Oh
Come
career.
on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel.
There's so many decks that I hate. So many.
But the one that's about to
I'm
get
trying.
like shot in the face.
My most hated deck, I would have to say Infernities. I hate Infernities. That, just because of the existence and the trouble that deck has caused. Like that deck has literally been a bully in Yu-Gi-Oh. From looping your hand out with Trish, and Bryonic to cheating to winning worlds to breaking Soul Charge to playing with themselves to having the triple solemn judgments and the deck has literally just been just that kind of douchebag deck and it still is to this day and I just really hate that deck. I was gonna say maybe Light Swords, I was gonna say maybe Exodia, maybe something sacky like Burn or something, but I think I'd have to give you
I don't know. I hate
Infernities.
reversal quiz. um, what deck do you love the most and why?
By deck, do you mean archetype or do you just
Any
mean
deck,
any deck?
period.
Supervise you though. I love the idea of just summoning Yubel and then just going Doom Shaman to Tinker and then making a build and having Terror and builds on the field. I love that. If I was going to say what my favorite archetype is, it's definitely Constellars. Just because Pleiades is an asshole, and I just want people to realize that how powerful it is. There's a time where people were saying that Compulse sucks and it's a shitty trap. Like Compulse is so strong. Like Compulse is probably one of the most powerful traps in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, it's limited to one for a reason. It's probably one of the few traps that's good right now. Torrential's not good. Bottomless isn't good. Warning, it really depends, but Compulse is still really good right now. So,
Mm. How long have you played Yu-Gi-Oh? And what got you into Yu-Gi-Oh?
uh, I used to be a noob, super scrub style. Uh, I mean, I played Exodia at one point. That's not bad. I believe actually on my 13th birthday. Yeah. I was all this happiness. Like 8th grade is when I played Yu-Gi-Oh, but if I would go back in the past and see myself and talk to myself, I'd be like, you're just a fucking sacky ass scrub because I had like an alien deck, but really wasn't an alien deck because all I did was just rely on wave motion cannon. I just played drop through wave motion cannons and just GG. I played Exodia. I really didn't get to playing Yu-Gi-Oh until I actually got Yubel. And ever since I got Yubel, at least I've been playing something that's not Saki, at least.
OTK. I'm playing. So what's your main goal as a Yugituber?
Just to provide content, just to give people something to watch every day because I know I get bored and other people get bored and I know sometimes you just want to hop onto YouTube and watch something but none of your people that you're subscribed to have uploaded so you're just kind of sitting there doing nothing. At least with my channel you'll get content every day so that you're going to get something to watch from my channel and that's the more channel people that watch my content the merrier. It has nothing to do with the money but just the entertainment aspect of it.
That's good. Now this is the 10th and final question, and this one determines if you are going to get an A or an F. Now what happens in this question is very hard, and if you could get to choose right now, do you want to answer or not?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Good question.
Are there any shout outs you would like to give? You've passed. You get a 10 out of 10.
Any shout outs that I would like to say? There's so many people, I guess I would just go down the list and, state all the people who definitely help and support me. So I guess it would be, I can't say you because this is your video, but I would say you. I would say Stanzi. I would say Lunar, Slade, Omega Chaos. Definitely them. I would say I'd say my friend Rennie. Definitely, my friend Rennie has definitely been helping out lately, appearing a lot in my videos. And despite him not having a YouTube channel, he's just been there for me. So I'd definitely say my friend Rennie. Uh, Jason. Uh, Vexicus.
Like the
That's all I think of.
like the people like
What do you mean?
Modder and all those people that you've done YuGitubing with.
Oh yeah, of course. No, yeah, moderate. Nate, even though I haven't talked to them. XX Infantry. I haven't talked to them in a while, but of course, still them. I can't think of anybody else at this turn. You kind of put me on the
Okay.
spot.
Now, are there any questions you would like to ask or anything you would like to say?
No, not really. Uh, just if you want to get started into YugiTubing, there's pretty much just two routes that you can do when it comes to YugiTubing. You can either produce content regularly, which will keep continue entertaining like I am, or you can just produce these good quality, funny videos every once in a while and keep your audience entertained and hoping for more, like how Nimdim does it. So
Okay.
there are your two routes when it comes to YugiTubing.
Okay, guys, that wraps it up for our guide to being a YuGiTuber. I'm Oblivion Duelist X, and we have. And we will see you next time on Guide to YuGiTubing. Peace.